Boys, episode 98. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are two woke boys. We are exploding into your life, and we are exploding into episode 98. Very close to episode 100.
Yeah. Have we decided what we're going to do to celebrate that milestone?
I mean, you know, it's going to be in 2 weeks, and it's going to be the end of the month, right?
Yeah.
Which is still Pride Month.
Yeah.
So it's going to be gay.
To me, every month is Pride Month.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the straightest way possible.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
To be clear, you know, we have a lot of new listeners to the podcast this week, and thank you for subscribing.
Some of them are gay.
Right, but
I think.
Yeah, and we support that because we love the LGBTQ community. We are such allies, but we are so fucking straight.
We're the straightest guys on the planet.
Yeah.
I am in the LGBTQ community. I am bisexual.
Yeah, as you've stated countless times.
I feel like people don't get it, and there's new listeners, and they need to know that I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and that because we want to, like, if you're a straight white man, like, fuck you, you suck.
Yeah.
Except for us,
except
for
for us,
ones.
we're the only good ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also as a straight white man, I also am in the LGBTQ community because I am bisexual, because I will have sex with women who are straight as well as women who are gay.
Right.
Women who are bisexual.
Right. Which on paper just makes you straight, but according to your truth, it means you're bi.
Yeah.
And that you're part of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
So
and we don't believe in conversion therapy, but if you are a gay woman, you're going to get converted. Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah. Well, it seemed to contradict yourself a little bit there, but
when you step into Cole's, or sorry, I'm Chris.
Yeah.
When you step in.
Well, I mean, she can step into my room.
She can step in. Yeah, we don't care. We're polyamorous. So
yeah.
Fucking when I'm done, get out of here.
We're also
whatever.
What's pansexual, I think, right?
What
that's
is that
where you one? That's where you just kind of fuck everyone. But maybe we're not.
We do that.
Well, but
we love that, actually.
We do, but we're straight, though.
We should look up pansexuality because I feel like that's a girl thing, right? I see more girls doing
girls
that.
Saying they're like, I'm not.
Girls are demisexual. That's a big girl one.
Right. That's the opposite of us because we're fraysexual.
Yeah. So demisexuality, if you don't know what that is, demisexuality means you are attracted to someone because of their personality. Right? Is
that what that means?
Yeah.
I thought demisexual, it means you only have a sexual attraction to someone that you have a deep, deep emotional attachment to first.
Yes. Okay. So people who identify as demisexual only feel sexual attraction to someone after they've formed a strong emotional bond with them.
Right.
So some people call that being a woman.
Right.
Right. So if you're a woman, you're just demisexual. Right. Or you can just say I'm a girl.
Right.
Right.
But demisexual sounds cooler.
Yeah. And it's like, they got a flag and all that shit too.
Now, we are the opposite of that. We are fraysexual.
Yeah. We are fraysexual.
Which means that we have, as soon as we finish having sex, well, you can read the definition.
Yeah. So let's see. This isn't the best definition of it, but it says fraysexual is a term that describes someone who experiences sexual attraction towards people they don't know or know very well, but the connection fades after you have sex with them, which is just some people would say being a guy.
Some would say that, but for us, it's a spot-on description of how we feel.
Mm-hmm. And it's a condition that we have.
Yeah, it's a condition. Mm-hmm. It's not just us being shitty guys.
Yeah, and it's not post-nut clarity.
No, it's not that.
It's not that at all.
I mean, it kind of is that a little bit, but
like right after I climax, I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. I don't know what we're doing here.
Right.
I gotta.
And you say that too.
Yeah.
Out loud. You don't just think it.
Yeah, I'll have a panic attack. I'll be like, oh my God,
my mental health
what have I done?
In shambles right now. Yeah.
This is. I gotta focus on my mental health.
Right.
And that means you gotta leave.
Right. And she's
right
like,
now.
She's like, you can't give me 5 minutes
She's
to
like, where's my clothes? I'm like,
Right.
don't worry about it. I'll send them
mail
to
them
you.
to you. Yeah.
You'll get them later. And don't put on my shirt like you're keeping it.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do
with
not
that.
put on my sweatshirt. Do not fucking steal my sweatshirt.
Yeah,
I'm not falling for that shit again, you bitch.
Yeah.
Stop stealing my fucking clothes. Oh, but I like how it's baggy.
Yeah, just
and it
buy
goes,
a big
it
shirt,
Goes,
you
yeah, just
bitch.
go to the fucking store. Go to Target and buy a sweatshirt. Buy an XL men's sweatshirt. You think the only way of accumulating an oversized sweatshirt is to steal one from me? What the fuck is wrong with you? Go to Target and get one for $15. No, but I just like one that's worn. Then go to a fucking thrift store. Go to Goodwill. I like one that's like yours. And then I like, because it's just like enhances the connection to us. And it's like big and oversized.
It smells like you.
Yeah, it smells like your cologne. And then it's oversized and it goes down to my knees. And then I don't even like need to wear pants because it's like a full body thing that like covers me all up and it's like my blanket. Go to fucking the thrift store and get one of your own. Stop stealing my property. You thief, bitch!
How dare you?
So I don't mean to get like overly emotional about it so early in the podcast. We're 5 minutes in. I came out a little hot, and I just want to apologize if I sounded a little threatening or aggressive.
This is a mental health podcast,
Yeah.
and we care very much about your mental health as
Yeah.
well as our mental health.
And my mental health has never been better.
It's so
I mean,
good.
I have the best mental health.
I mean, when's the last time you punched a hole in a wall?
It's been at least a week.
So I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I'm 7 days. You know those signs at like factories that have like this
how
many days
since
without
an
a
accident?
problem.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you have that
I'm
at your house
I do.
about holes you punched in
Yeah,
the wall?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm up to 7 days.
Nice. Do you put that poster? Do you put that over the hole that you've punched?
I also
in the
do
wall?
that. Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. If
So-
I run out of Slipknot posters.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But, that's a good poster to put over it because it does symbolize a fresh start,
It does.
which is what this podcast is all
Yeah.
about.
And sometimes punching a hole in the wall is the best way to just release your anger and tension
It's stress.
and stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how people say like jujitsu and like boxing are good like stress relievers?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's just you didn't have to go to class. You just took it out on your wall.
Right.
I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah.
Sure, you rent the place and it's not yours, but
And I can't get my security deposit back, but
hey,
hey,
just patch it up with some drywall, which
Right.
you now know how to do because you've done it hundreds of times.
yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah. So
We're also handy boys.
we are so handy.
If you need a Slipknot poster in a comically large hole in your wall that like looks like the Kool-Aid man has busted through it, hit us up.
Yeah.
We will patch that up with a Hoopastank poster.
We got the variety pack at Spencer's Gifts. And
Yeah, and
we-
wait till the fucking black light hits these
Oh,
posters. It's gonna be sick.
so
in here.
sick.
Like Andrew High. How sick will that
Oh
be?
my God.
God damn, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, happy Pride Month, and you
Yeah.
know we're in the middle of Pride Month. We love that. We've been going to all the parades out there to totally not to pick up women, but just
No.
to be a part of
Just to
the
hang out.
festivities and
Mhm.
yeah,
Hang out by the bathroom there, and we see women going in, and we're just like, hey, like they're like, oh, it's too bad you're gay, and it's like, yeah, it is too bad that I am gay, but maybe you might be special enough to convert me.
right.
So let's get out of here and see if you can convert me.
Right. And then you do the act,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Wow, that was amazing."
Mm-hmm.
When can
She's
I?
like, you're the best lover I've ever
Yeah.
had.
And she's like, "When can I see you next?" And you're like,
That
It was a fun
fraysexuality is
"That
kicking in.
fraysexuality is kicking in, and also my homosexuality is kicking
Yeah,
back in."
I'm gay.
That was a fun experiment. But
That was fun.
I am gay.
having
and-
straight sex with you, but I'm gay.
Right.
So I guess
She's like, it didn't seem to be a problem.
yeah. you were
And-
super into that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
oh.
I guess I'm just a passionate lover.
Yeah.
But the whole time I was like, God, I just wish this was like some cool dude, you know?
Yeah.
But,
so
you know,
that's sometimes
you know.
what you have to do for Pride Month. And we've been doing that and, you know, just really being allies. And we are such allies despite being, well, no, that's part of being an ally is not being part of the community. We are outside of the community and like we are so straight. And sexuality is a spectrum. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Everyone falls somewhere. It's not just
You're
straight or
somewhere
gay.
in the
You're
spectrum
somewhere
of gay.
in the spectrum of gay.
And we
and
are
we have
100% not
right
at all.
and 0%
And if you
gay.
accuse us of any gay shit, we will freak the fuck out.
Yeah, we will probably
spaz.
punch you in the face.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Our T is so high.
Yeah.
And we just can't resist.
Yeah, and if
fighting
if you're standing by a wall, you better watch out because that fist is coming in hot.
Yeah, and we have homing devices on that wall.
Yeah,
and if your face is in front of it, you're getting it.
Yeah.
So
also, as we mentioned before, if we we sit at this table here, kind of close quarters, if we so much as brush feet underneath the table, the podcast is done.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah.
We
have
that's how straight we are.
Our male friendship is conditional only to this podcast.
Yeah.
We are strictly business boys.
Right.
We have, we got the second the mics go off, we don't
standing in opposite corners of the room.
We don't even talk to each other.
Yeah. We don't even have
We don't
friends.
even say goodbye. You just leave.
Right.
And
we don't even I don't have any male friends.
I don't either. No.
Because that would
be gay.
Kind of gay. What, I'm going to hang out with a man? Oh, come over to my house and watch the game.
Yeah, hey boys, come over to my place where my bed is.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of gay to me. Right?
Yeah. Super gay.
Yeah.
And
we don't
I wouldn't
do that
at
all.
So it's seriously insane how straight we are. And if we could do conversion therapy to become gay. To become gay. That's the only type of conversion therapy we think is
to go that way.
Yeah, to go the other way.
Yeah.
But unfortunately that doesn't exist, and we just have to live with being straight, and that's our cross to bear, and we're sorry. But but yeah, a lot of great gay stuff going on this month. The first monkeypox patient to go public says he suspects he caught virus from one of around 10 recent gay sex partners. And
so this guy, he was he got diagnosed with monkeypox.
Yes.
He's like, I got monkeypox. And they're like, where do you think you got it? And he was like, probably one of the 10 gay guys I fucked.
Yeah, in the last week.
Recently, in a week.
Yes.
So it could have been one of those dudes. I don't know.
And we support that. We love that guy's a king, and if you have any hot, because all gay guys have hot straight female friends. So if that guy's listening, hit us up in our DMs and maybe tell one of your hot female friends
who does not have monkeypox,
who is negative for monkeypox, to hit us up in our DMs and let's have a dialogue about how much of allies we both are. They're the biggest allies. There's other gay pride stuff. There was, what did I want to talk about? Oh, yeah, there was this truck, this U-Haul truck that was pulled over in Idaho where 30,
Oh, I thought that was out here.
No, I think it was Idaho.
Idaho.
There were 30 militia guys, white supremacist guys who were going to go riot at the parade, and they stopped them. And
why did they it's just so they carpooled?
Yeah,
they're let's all go together,
right?
In a U-Haul,
right?
So they showed up at the U-Haul rental place, all 30 of them, and they were can't wait to take these gays out.
Just pack in with other men here in this truck.
So what you think when they picked up the U-Haul, that all 30 of them showed up and are all right, I'm driving, you guys get in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably how it went
down. I don't know. I mean,
who knows how it went down, but it's a shame that kind of stuff's going on. We don't like that.
Yeah. We
also, what's weird about that? 30 guys in the back of a truck sounds kind of gay.
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds, and then
Yeah.
they, like, when they got out, they were all being handcuffed and they were all on their knees, and
Sounds like a gay fantasy, really.
Totally. Yeah. And, you know, we don't need that. Okay. We don't need these fucking white supremacist assholes going to ride at gay pride parades. What we need are true straight allies like us who go to pride parades to pick up chicks.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's 100% what it's all about. And it's like we meet a woman and we're like, that's cool that you're into gay shit. And then she'll be like, yeah, you too. And I'll be like, I'm not gay, but it's cool. I support
But sometimes
it. We support it.
But sometimes in like the
whatever I have to say, I will say that.
Right.
You know, if the girl's like, I'm gay, I'm like, I'm also gay.
But wouldn't that be crazy if we just both tried like experimenting?
She's like, I'm a lesbian. I'm like, me too.
Yeah.
Me too, baby. Let's try this lesbo shit out.
Right.
Let's scissor right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really, God, you are just such an ally of the community. And
I'm an ally, and I just try to help out women and, you know, convert lesbians. And sometimes I'll take straight women, I'll have sex with them, and then they'll become lesbians. So I'm adding to the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, that's interesting how that
convert
keeps
straight women to
over and over. Yeah.
Yeah. So many women that I've dated are gay now.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's like it's almost like they have some sort of fraysexuality, but it's like gay sexuality.
Right.
You know? Like they were like, it's never going to get better than this, so I'm just going to have to switch teams.
Oh, you think that's why
that's
they're switching?
Definitely why they did that.
They had a good experience, not the worst experience.
Yeah. 100%.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's definitely
that's totally what it is. Yeah.
It's definitely that. They're not like dissatisfied customers. You know? They're just,
some might think that they are, but
it's like, look, after you climb Mount Everest, you gonna do it again?
Probably not. Probably
exactly.
You're right.
Yeah. So
okay, that's that's now that you say that,
see?
I believe you.
Yeah.
That's great. So yeah, there's been other stuff a lot of things going on in our personal lives this week. We've been getting a little traction on TikTok. Some of our videos have gone kind of viral, and there was this lady on this big account called The Comment Section with Brett Cooper, who, so
it's like a show on the Daily Wire?
Yeah, which we hate, by the way.
So I'm Ben Shapiro, and here's my channel, The Daily Wire, and I talk about the conservative viewpoint, and if you don't agree with me, then F you, because he.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Ben Shapiro.
And so he has this like female Ben Shapiro who, if obviously she's like,
how did they find this lady?
I think on her, I looked her up on Instagram and scrolled deep into her profile just for, research.
Yeah,
purposes,
just trying to find out who she is.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially like, swimsuit pictures and just trying to get a real good background check.
You want to make sure if you run into her, you know exactly.
I know exactly who she is and what her sizes and measurements and dimensions are of her body.
Just in case you want to buy her a shirt or something.
Yeah, exactly. But I think she said something about her on her Instagram about how she left Hollywood to go to the Daily Wire. So I don't know if she was like a former actress or aspiring actress or something, but she seems to be like this, I don't know, she has this big account, and we obviously, it's part of the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro's bullshit, which we obviously disagree with.
Yeah, we're not a fan of that.
Yeah. So we obviously disagree with her.
We like her because she's a girl boss.
Yes.
We like women doing stuff, but she's kind of not saying the stuff.
She's not saying the stuff we like.
But that's because she hasn't had a dialogue with us.
Right. And
she needs us to speak for her.
Right.
That's what she needs.
That's the real thing she's missing. And so we would be, even though we disagree with her politically, we would be open to having a dialogue here at the studio at maybe, I don't know, 2 a.m. on a Saturday if she wants to come over here and talk to us. But she did have a video that was very complimentary of us that I'm going to play right now here on TikTok.
A women's rights cause that you care about?
Abortion.
We love abortion.
Yeah.
If we get a girl pregnant, we will 100% encourage her to get an abortion.
God, I love these guys. They just go around and troll, and they're so happy about it. We have to watch this again. Look at the girl's face when they say that they love abortion.
We love abortion.
Yeah.
If we get a girl pregnant, we will 100% encourage her to get an abortion.
I immediately regret this decision.
The top comment was, she looked like she wanted to change her mind. Somebody else said, not all heroes wear capes, but you two are rocking the hell out of those scarves. Scarves. You get me. It's true. They are doing the Lord's work.
So thank you, Brett Cooper, for that video that has 770,000 views at this point on at the comment section WBC. But we obviously, thanks for the video, but we disagree with you because you're not.
Also, we weren't trolling.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that
trolling.
up. We're not trolling anyone. Okay?
These are real opinions.
These are our opinions, and we were there to have dialogues with women, collect signatures on our petition for women's rights, which full video on YouTube. Check that out. But nothing was supposed to be funny about that. It's a very serious deal.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, there's nothing.
So there's nothing
that.
to laugh at. I don't know why she was laughing.
And that's exactly how I feel. If I impregnate a woman, I will definitely encourage her to get an abortion immediately, or I will leave forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's not going to know my name or whatever.
Yeah, because you always use an alias.
Alias, yeah, because I'm a celebrity, and I can't be out there just. I mean, how many women would be like, I had sex with Christopher Columbus? That would be bad.
Right.
That would be bad for me.
Yeah. You sure you're not doing that just to run from your past legal issues and
No, it's not that at all.
Okay.
I'm not running from court cases.
Running from the law.
No, it's not that. I'm not a fugitive of the law.
Yeah.
I am a well-standing citizen.
Okay, because when someone uses aliases and uses fake identities, typically it's for, because they have some skeletons in their closet, I'm not saying you do.
So you think, what's that, Samuel Clemens guy?
Oh, yeah, Mark Twain.
Yeah, Mark
Right.
Twain.
Yeah.
Had some shit going on?
Maybe.
What about Dr. Seuss?
Theodore Geisel.
Oh, is that his real name? Theodore Geisel?
Yep. I know that because I'm very well-read.
Yeah.
I've read all those books. So
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Yeah.
I have a very high reading level.
Oh, the places you'll go.
Yep.
Yeah. Green Eggs and Ham.
Yep.
These are all fantastic books.
Classic pieces of literature.
Yeah, 100%. I think I read that in high school.
High school, huh?
Yeah. Green Eggs and Ham.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a good reading level also. But so Brett Cooper hit us up in our DMs, and we want to have a stern talking to you about why it's not okay that you're doing
The Daily Wire with Ben Shapiro.
But thank you for
That's not a bad impression.
But thank you for shouting us out. And speaking of TikTok, things have been going well for the boys on there until today, when I had a video removed for harassment and bullying.
It was crazy that people would think that us would commit any kind of bullying.
Right. Yeah.
We're not bullies.
Yeah, maybe just don't listen to that.
Fucking pussy. We're not bullies at all, bitch.
We'll fucking punch a hole in the wall to prove how not bullies we are. Just don't be in the way.
Yeah.
Don't be in the way.
Whoever fucking told us or on your post was like, you're a bully, fucking stuff you in a locker.
Yeah, I'll show you what bullying really looks like.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd. Come here, I'm going to steal your lunch money and shove you into the locker, motherfucker.
Yeah. And we'll keep your sweatshirt like a girl would, but not for romantic purposes.
Yeah.
If we're going to write I'm gay on it
Yeah.
and give it back.
Oh, nice sweatshirt that says Gap.
Yeah.
We might cross out that P and put
nice.
a Y.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool sweatshirt that says gay. We do support gay stuff. We love gay shit, but we are not gay.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
And we wrote gay on your sweatshirt because we support gay shit and we think you're homophobic. So we put a I'm gay thing on you because you're bothered by that.
Yeah, that's why we did it.
That's why we did it. It's not hilarious.
Yeah. So the video that got taken down was the girl we interviewed in our petition for women's rights who wouldn't fill out our petition, or she filled it out but wouldn't check the box that she was single, polyamorous, or open to trying polyamory. And we asked her, and she said she's in a relationship. And you asked, have you tried polyamory? And she said, I dated Dan Bilzerian.
That's a weird flex.
Yeah.
Right? To say I dated a guy that notoriously banged a bunch of chicks.
Right. And then all the comments were like, oh, did you date him, or did you like go on his boat once? And
which, I mean, either way, totally fine.
It's right.
Yeah.
We don't judge her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she can do whatever she wants. We will say that Dan Bilzerian guy is a fucking piece of shit, and we hate him, and he is not living our
If
dream.
you're a woman that dated Dan Bilzerian
Right.
or whatever, and you think he's a not cool guy, hit us up, and we
We would
will.
love to tell you about how much
How much better men can be
right.
by
Don't let
hanging out
Dan
with us.
Bilzerian represent all men. Because,
Yeah.
well, actually, he does.
He does represent all men, but we're
We are
we're built
exceptions
different.
to the-
We're like LeBron James.
Right.
We're built different.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what he does, right?
Yeah.
Flexes and
He does like where he does this, like with his knees, and then
he puffs out the cocaine powder or whatever that is.
I think it's just like
Coke.
No, I don't think it's coke. I think
Are you sure? He's got a lot of energy to
I don't
play
think
that
he would be
whole basketball game.
publicly launching a bag of cocaine
That would
into the
be
sky at
pretty cool, though.
courtside. Yeah.
That'd be sick if
I
he
think
just
it's chalk.
snorted like a huge line off a table and then
Right.
he like dunked from half court,
Yeah.
like an NBA jam.
Right.
That would be sick.
That would be cool. But anyway, what were we talking about?
The lady that dated Dan Bilzerian.
Oh, yeah. So we would love to, if you are that girl or any other one of Dan
Yeah, 'cause
Bilzerian's
I'm sure by the
thousands of
time
exes.
when we interviewed that girl like a year ago, so I'm sure that relationship's over now.
Yeah.
So
Or like 6 months ago. But still, yeah, it's definitely over.
yeah.
And we would love to have a dialogue with you and heal you
Mm-hmm.
from your past.
Because that woman she falls into, the type of women that we want to really help out, and that is women with extra body positivity in their tits and ass area.
Right.
So if you are one of those women, hit us up.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
Because we want to have a dialogue with you, and you are an underrepresented group that needs support, and we will support you, like the bra that we are encouraging you not to wear.
Yes.
We will hold up your giant tits.
Yeah.
And support you. Or your ass, whatever. We'll support both.
Yeah, we're just supportive guys,
Mhm.
and we'll
Yeah.
support you physically also. So yeah, any of Dan Bilzerian's thousands of exes, hit us up in our DMs, and we don't judge you for your past, and we'll come down. You know, a lot of guys out there would be like, oh, and like people were saying this in the comments, like, oh, she's leftovers, like, oh, she dated Dan Bilzerian. That's someone I wouldn't want to have anything to do. It's like, we don't judge.
Yeah.
We don't judge the
We don't ask a girl
beautiful-
about her past.
Yeah, we don't.
Because don't ask about our fucking past.
Right.
And don't ask about our present either.
Or future.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, we're not talking about
In fact,
anything.
just don't
We're
ask
hanging
any-
out. Just
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, don't ask
basically.
any questions.
Yeah, no questions. The only questions that will be answered is where are we going to eat, and I'll figure it out because she can't. You ever ask a woman that? Where do you want to eat?
Right.
That's a fucking
I don't know.
huge mistake.
I don't know. You pick something. It's like, all right.
How about sushi?
I just had sushi yesterday.
Yeah. It's like,
Well, you then have it again today.
yeah, I eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day of my life.
Yeah.
You can't fucking. If they had PB&J at the sushi place, I would order that. But they don't have it. So I'll go to the sushi place, order one spicy tuna roll, and then I'll go home and eat a PB&J at home.
Nice.
Yeah. Because they rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So yeah, a lot of people, back to Dan Bilzerian's exes, a lot of people would judge them, like the people in my TikTok comments. Oh, that's a red flag. You did Bilzerian. That's a red flag. We won't judge, and we will be willing to come down from our high status level, our high value.
You're the
level
highest status of
to
guys with podcast.
Yeah.
That's That's the top.
That really is the top.
There's a new tiered system of like classism,
Mm-hmm.
and guys with a podcast is probably the top.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So we will come down from our level to your level as a beautiful model, perfect face, perfect body, like all the women who go on his boat and stuff. We will settle for you. You know?
I guess.
Yeah. We could be talked into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So hit us up in our DMs if you are an ex of Dan Bilzerian. We won't judge.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Well, he got outed for he and his dad went to jail for like embezzling millions of dollars, and then
that rules.
And then Dan Bilzerian claimed to like make all his money from like high stakes poker, but in Vegas. But he clearly just
can't win.
Yeah, apparently he's like, I don't know anything about poker, but apparently he sucks at poker.
It is weird that you can kind of, I guess you can't fake it, but you kind of can for a little bit.
Right.
You know, but
what,
until
being like super rich?
Yeah.
Or being like a great poker player?
Yeah, you can be like, I'm the sickest poker player of all time. And you just go all in, and then people are like, fuck, is he that good? Or, you know, like you have to call his shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But then you could lose.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not a good poker player.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know anything
about that is a pretty hilarious thing to be.
Right.
Like to claim you're amazing at.
Yeah, no, he just got all his money from his dad, which, by the way, isn't the same exact thing as us. We don't have these billionaire fathers who fund our lifestyle. And,
no, it's not that at all.
I mean, just don't look into Chris's
We're self-made
family.
men.
Yeah.
Who we come from humble beginnings.
Right.
Who, you know, like my name's Christopher Columbus, and you know, I don't really know my lineage aside from being a direct descendant of Christopher Columbus.
The other one, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, like, so what? Some guy had a boat or a couple of boats in 1492. Big deal, right?
Right.
And he was looking for spices and shit.
Right.
Sounds like a peasant to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, also, you know, genocided and raped and pillaged.
Well, that we don't have to really talk about.
Yeah.
It's more about he was like a sailor.
Right.
You know? That's kind of my truth.
Yeah, that's your truth.
Mm-hmm.
And you are not your ancestors, and you don't deserve to take the blame.
And I do a land acknowledgement.
Right.
Also.
Right.
I'll be like, hey, I stole this land from you.
Right. And they're like, okay, are you going to give it back?
Absolutely not. You can go fuck yourself with that.
Yeah.
Get it back. What? No refund.
But you acknowledge that it was stolen.
Yeah, I said we took it. So
yeah.
But it's mine now.
Yeah.
And no takebacks.
Right.
Yeah. I'm calling it right now. No takebacks.
Nice.
So what are you gonna do about that, Indians?
Yeah.
Got nothing.
Yeah, Native Americans, but
sure, whatever.
Yeah, and if you are
they are Native, right?
And if you are a Native American queen, and you want Chris to like give you some reparations for
that's what I call my
family.
Penis, by the way.
Yeah,
my penis is called reparations, and I will give it to you.
Right.
I will give you so many reparations.
Yeah. That's really generous.
I will give you deep reparations.
Yeah, I think I understand it at this point, but that's great. And so I want to talk about this. Big week for me. Like I said, I was the recipient of a settlement from Bumble, and now you're probably thinking, listeners out there, like, oh, did you get paid money for false termination after your account got deleted time and time again? No, wasn't able to do anything about that. But I got paid from a class action lawsuit. So last year, a guy in California sued Bumble for gender discrimination because only women can message first on the app.
Yeah.
And Bumble settled the lawsuit with him. You would think they would have just laughed that out of court. But
I wonder how that. I'm sure they tried to, right?
I guess, but then they decided it was best to settle for $3 million. And then because I used Bumble for a hot second years ago,
Because you're feminist forward and you
Right.
let women make the first move.
Exactly.
And they always make a great first move.
Right.
They
definitely
certainly don't
just
just
say,
go, hey. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I was on Bumble, and I'm proud of that because I'm a feminist, and I want women to message me first and pay my bills and for dinner and all my stuff. So I was on Bumble, and not because I had gotten banned from Tinder before and Hinge and
You just wanted the variety.
yeah.
And because Bumble
I'm a
is the more
feminist.
feminist.
Right.
Yeah. Because
Right.
it's girl owned.
Yeah. So I just got a Venmo notification on my phone the other day, $71. Your Bumble settlement. Mansoor versus Bumble.
Nice.
And got my payout, and that is just, I mean, what do we, is that
I
like,
mean, that's unbelievable. You're going to definitely reinvest that money.
I'm going to reinvest
into
that right back into women.
Yeah. By taking a woman out on a date.
Or buying an OnlyFans subscription
Yeah.
for 3 months.
Either one.
Yeah.
Or going into a strip club. You could do that too.
Yeah.
Or you could drive up to that one part of town and see a girl on the street corner and kind of be like, yo, get in here.
Right. Well, that's, yeah. I mean,
And then you could give her a ride.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's not typically something or ever something that, I've been into, but sex work is work.
Sex work is work, and if you need a job, hit us up.
Yeah. We will help launch your OnlyFans with the money that I made from this Bumble settlement. So it's going right back. We are reinvesting right back into our cause, which is women.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing we care about the most. We're trying to help women out.
Yep.
It is good that is Bumble like are they screwed from that, or what's going on with
I don't think $3 million is a lot for them. No. I think it's
how
a
do they
drop
make
in the
any
bucket.
money though?
From people buying memberships.
I did buy that.
Yeah, so
I did buy that membership.
There you go.
But I mean, it's just who buys those memberships though? It's almost nobody.
I think people buy them.
Really?
And they have advertising on there too. When you're swiping and then it's like ad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I match those ads and I send them a message. I'm like, yo, you up? Like, we're just trying to sell you siding for your house.
Right.
Come get this siding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sorry that hasn't worked out for you.
It doesn't work, but
yeah,
that is weird. But
so if you're a girl on Bumble and you've had enough with like messaging these guys first who have nothing to say back, hit us up in our DMs and talk to some real men who can really have a great dialogue with you and just heal you.
We will heal you big time.
Yeah. So we want to talk about this story. Britney Spears' ex-husband crashed her wedding, promptly tackled by security. And so this guy who's named Jason Alexander, who unfortunately is not the actor who played George in Seinfeld, different Jason Alexander, crashed Britney Spears' wedding to try to stop it. And that definitely isn't something straight out of the Chris and Cole handbook that we've done
the guy
times to our exes.
Yeah. Was that the guy that like they were married for like a month?
Kevin Federline? No.
So which guy was this guy?
I think he was I guess
married?
It says ex-husband.
Huh. It's interesting to see Britney Spears currently and be like, I missed out. Right.
Yeah,
and she's like posting the same pictures 3 times with crazy eyes in a row. On
and doing
Instagram.
this weird, creepy dancing. Yeah. But I mean, there's another. We talked about like settling for women. Mm-hmm. We will settle for her, and
we would settle for Britney Spears.
We would settle for
Britney.
Yeah.
It would have. We would do an open relationship.
Yeah.
And we would.
I mean, it would be open on our side.
100%. And we would have her in a conservatorship with us,
run by us. Yeah.
And we would kind of keep her like in a kennel of some sort.
Well,
yeah. I mean, it'd be a big kennel.
A house. Yeah.
There'd be a kennel in the room that we'd keep her in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So it would be in a house. She would be a house girl.
yeah.
You know, and we would, we'd have it'd be a nice kennel. We'd put some newspapers down.
Yeah. Well.
And there'd be some food in there.
Yeah.
Every now
Well,
and then.
I mean, we wouldn't treat her like a dog.
No. I mean, I would take her out for walks.
Yeah.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't pick up after her or anything like that. But
I mean, at least you wouldn't put a leash on her, would you?
well, she's definitely wearing a leash. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Who knows what she's gonna do if she goes outside?
Right.
I mean, you see her dancing and all that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
she is pretty crazy.
yeah,
So
she needs to be trained.
yeah.
So
Clearly, her mental health is not where it needs to be, and mental health is important. It's just something I believe.
yeah, we think this is a mental health podcast.
It is.
And it's this podcast we are about challenging you mentally, and this is the most mentally challenging podcast on the planet. So
I'm speaking.
That's right.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we can't believe this guy would ruin her special day by crashing her wedding and getting arrested. And that's like I said before.
Is there a video of that?
I'm not sure.
If
there was, I didn't see it, but it's definitely not something that we've done to every single one of our ex-girlfriends.
Why do they do that at weddings where they're like, hey, if anybody wants to ruin the wedding, please do it right now?
Yeah, it seems like
why do they
kind
do
of
that?
asking for it. Yeah. But I mean, but that guy, that Jason
And it's
Alexander
in
guy.
every movie.
Right.
But it's always like, oh, yes. But like if you did that in real life, everyone would be like, set that fucking guy on fire. What the fuck are you doing here?
Right.
Why would you do that? Right?
Yeah.
Because it's like this family came together, this family came together. No one's on your side.
Yeah.
You're just some psycho that showed up at a wedding, probably not even invited.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
who's inviting that? Like, do you think Britney sent that guy?
I don't
Hey,
think so.
guy I used to fuck.
Yeah.
Come to my wedding and sit in the front row while I switch to this guy.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, everything you're saying, that's what like society tends to believe. But when we have crashed weddings and interrupted them and objected at the altar, it's different.
Oh, it's definitely
because we have a
different.
righteous cause.
We have a righteous cause. Sometimes we don't even know the parties involved. It's just there's a wedding there, and we're like, we'll give it a shot.
She seems hot.
Yeah, she looks good up there. Let's give it a shot. Hey, I love you. She's like, who are you? I'm like, I'm your.
You don't recognize me from my podcast?
Yeah, I'm your forever person. That's what I am.
Yeah, I'm your best friend.
Yeah, forever.
I can't believe.
I get down on one knee in the audience.
I asked my best friend to marry me, and she said no.
She was currently getting married while I said it.
Right.
And I threw a ring at her, but it was like a ring from like a Cracker Jack box or one of those ring pops.
Yeah.
But
yeah, sometimes you just got to get in there and crash your ex's wedding, but
or just a stranger's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't support this Jason Alexander guy. We support our queen, Britney.
Yeah. And we support Jason Alexander from Seinfeld.
Yeah. Yeah,
we also are big Jason Alexander stans.
Yes. Yes.
We love George.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
and that is a very Costanza thing to do.
It really is.
Yeah.
So
what a great show that was.
It would have been.
Damn.
It would have been funnier if it was actually that Jason Alexander.
And he came in and he killed the husband by making him lick poisonous stamps,
envelopes.
For the wedding.
Right.
Yeah. Hilarious show.
Yes. So, what next?
Let's see. Oh, I believe I had one pulled up here. Hold on one second. Okay. Have you heard about Pizza Hut?
The pizza chain. Yes.
Yeah. No, they're in the news. It's big.
Oh.
There's a big controversy with Pizza Hut.
What do they do?
Are you familiar with the Book It program?
No.
You didn't do Book It?
Book It?
Book It, yeah.
What is that?
So Book It was this program that they tried to get kids to read by manipulating them into, hey, if you read enough books, we'll let you get a pizza.
Oh, okay.
They did that when I was a kid.
Okay.
So, like, I mean, certainly not why everybody's fat now. Right. Everybody's fat and dumb because they picked a book that had like 3 words in it, and they're like, hell yeah, I read 8 books. I get a couple of pizzas out of it.
They're not fat. They're body positive.
Yeah. Well, back then they were fat. Now they're body positive, and they should not be judged.
Yeah.
And it
it
is healthy.
Unless if they're a guy with a dad bod dating a hot girl, then they're a fat
loser, piece of shit. Yeah. But if
she's only dating because she can be hotter than him and then boss him around, and not be threatened that he's going to cheat on her. And if you're a girl like that, you need to dump your
dumpy fat loser boyfriend and get with a couple of high T fit boys like us.
Yeah, exactly. But we're not too fit, because if you date someone who's too fit, that just means you're shallow and you're only dating him for his looks, and you're going to get cheated on and disrespected, and you need to be with a nice guy.
You need to be with a nice guy like me. I'm so nice. Let me show you how fucking nice I am, you bitch.
And, you know, I've done this spiel before on TikTok, so, I mean, everyone knows how nice I am, so I don't need to go over it again. But, like, if you have an ugly, fat boyfriend, then you're insecure. If you have a hot boyfriend, and no homo, obviously, but
of course
he's, like, conventionally attractive, then you're shallow.
Exactly.
So the only acceptable people to date, or acceptable person to date, is me.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you're a fat woman, you're body positive and you're beautiful, but also I'm seeing somebody right now, so I can't hang out.
But if you have body positivity
in specific areas, like
areas of your
tits
body
or ass area, I will definitely make time for you.
Right.
So hit me up.
Yeah. So anyway, Book It program.
Okay, so the Book It program, basically there's like these, you know, they give pizzas to people for reading or whatever, but they're getting they've been getting shit from people on or from conservatives for going woke in the Book It program. So let's see. I was reading this article earlier. Let's see. Okay, so the Book It program has been getting shit for hearing it from. Pizza Hut has been hearing it from conservatives on social media because one of the books that was promoted in the Book It program. The book is called Big Wig. In the book, it's a picture book about a child who dresses in drag to compete in a costume contest. Okay? When a child dresses in drag to compete in a neighborhood costume competition, he becomes BB Bedazzle. Simon & Schuster wrote in describing the book. A key part of BB Bedazzle's ensemble is a wig called Wig. Together they are an unstoppable drag queen team. But Wig feels inadequate compared to the other bigger wigs, and when Wig flies off of BB's head, she goes from kid to kid, instilling confidence and inspiring dreams in those who wear her. So that
sounds amazing.
Yeah, it sounds like a great book. So that's the book they're like getting shit about for, you know, they're trying to boycott it. I would like to read the book, you know, because it sounds kind of hilarious, but, you know. And I would also like to get a pizza. So if you're Pizza Hut, definitely hit us up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, they're getting shit for that book, and that's.
Well, they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So.
There's been a lot of like drag news.
Yeah.
Lately, like you know, it is Pride Month, and that's cool. We love that. We're no homo. We're not gay.
Right.
But
we love it.
But we love gay shit, and there's been a lot of that going on right now. Like there was a big clip going around on the internet. I don't know if you heard about that. There was there was like kids at some Dallas drag show. I mean, it was like little kids there, like 7-ish maybe, and they were like giving dollars to these like drag people or whatever, and then there's like a big sign in the back that said it's not gonna lick itself, which I'm sure is like ice cream or something like that.
Yeah, it seems childlike
about
and innocent.
Pussy or cock. It's not that.
There's nothing weird or creepy about.
Yeah, it's not weird at all.
Bringing a 5-year-old.
Oh, you don't bring your kid to a drag show.
Yeah.
Big deal, you know.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And look, bring your kid to the Pride Parade and all that, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever's
It's
going
definitely
on.
a family-friendly environment.
Yeah. You got to teach your kids about sex, and you also got to teach your kids about a fucking guy wearing chaps with his cock hanging out in a leather daddy suit fucking another guy right there.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
No.
I don't see what the problem is, you know? Like, you make your kid play sports. That's kind of mean.
Right.
When, like, you like the other kid throws a ball at another kid, it hits that kid. Sounds like a bully thing.
Yeah.
So,
How dare you?
how about that?
Yeah, that's a good point. I want to talk about this. Geico ordered to pay Missouri woman $5.2 million after she contracted STD in a car.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this one. This is great. Yeah.
So she submitted a claim. This woman in February 21 submitted a petition to Geico. She alleged that her sexual partner negligently caused or contributed to cause to be infected with HPV by not taking proper precautions and neglecting to inform and or disclose his diagnosis, and that his insurance policy provided coverage for injuries and losses. So yeah, they had sex in a car, and because his Geico insurance said it covered.
She called Geico. She was like, I was in a collision.
Yeah, nice.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're a woman out there who wants to be in a collision with the boys,
Yeah.
hit us up. And we can do it in a car. We can do
It'll be
it.
a T-bone.
Yeah,
We'll
but
be both ways.
I mean, you will be signing a form
Yeah,
saying
and your spine
releasing
will
us-
be damaged
right.
severely
Yeah,
from
well, that's
trauma.
yeah. Well,
From
no,
being rear-ended hardcore.
for sure. But yeah, just sign this form that releases us from liability.
Yeah, and if you're going to have to go through your insurance.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it in your car.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to make a claim on your shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
I also don't have insurance, so like
don't look into it. Yeah.
Yeah, give me some
Is that
cash.
because of the DUI or?
I mean, one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the DUIs.
Yeah, I think you're just not allowed to drive a car.
Yeah, it's like a
legally
whole
anymore.
thing. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a couple of things going on with that,
Yeah.
Getting a DUI.
A lot of pending cases in the legal system
it's
for
like,
you right now.
I'll beat those cases.
Yeah,
It's not a big deal. And
you have
plus,
an
like,
influential father.
and it's like,
you'll be
can
fine.
I drive legally? No, but I still
But will
have
you?
a car. Sure.
Yeah.
And there's a car parked on the street and its doors open after I throw a brick through the window and hotwire it. Like, it's not my car.
Right.
Wasn't driving it.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be admitting to these types of crimes.
I didn't do any of that stuff. So that's
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That car was there when, they're like, you have broken glass in your hair. And I'm like, that's weird that happened.
And there's video of you doing it.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
I just hit him with a shaggy.
Wasn't me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We kind of need that in the board.
Yeah, yeah. We
That'll be in the new board when we get a new device here.
Nice, nice. So yeah, if you're a woman out there who wants to have sex in a car, we're going to do it in yours. Don't try doing it in mine because I'm not trying to have my rates go up because Allstate's going to pay you $5 million.
Think about how much that sucks, that guy who, like, he had a sexual transmitted disease and his
tell her about
insurance
it.
goes up. That's
Yeah.
and it's like you didn't even get in an accident. So you have to, like, hey, why is your insurance going up?
Do you think Geico dropped him as a customer after that?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
wild. I'm trying to think what other things could you get in a car? I mean, that's probably the funniest thing you could do is get a sexually transmitted disease in a car and have Geico pay for it.
Right.
That's where we're at with healthcare in America, right?
Right. You got to get an STD from a guy's car in order to get health insurance. Give us health care.
Yeah, that's right. Give us free healthcare, and I don't care who pays for it. And if it makes our taxes insanely high and retarded, it's good.
But not most people's taxes. Maybe Elon Musk should pay higher taxes Jeff Bezos should pay higher taxes.
Yeah. If they paid all the taxes, that would be pretty good.
Yeah. They could fund the fucking healthcare system.
Mm-hmm.
Those fucking straight white. Well, Bezos is Cuban, but counts as white because
Bezos is Cuban?
Yeah,
Wow.
His dad, Cuban.
That's wild.
Yeah, but to us, that's white because a lot of Cubans are conservative, and so they lose their minority card.
And they're conservative because they're dumb, not because they escaped
communism. Yeah.
It's not that at all.
No, it's conservative. Yeah, exactly, because they're dumb and because they're white.
Yeah.
And that's why they're Republican.
And they are Latinx.
Right. And they're like, can you just call us Latino? No, shut the fuck up. You're Latinx, motherfucker.
Exactly.
They're like, no Latin, Hispanic people want to be called that. Well, we do. Rich, white, elite people, Chris and Cole here, decided that it was best for you to be called Latinx.
Yeah, we will determine what you're called because we
know what's best for you.
Yeah.
How is that not
That's what this
yet?
podcast this podcast is all about, us telling you what's best for you.
Right. If you're a woman or a minority.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you try to say like, oh, could I chime in? No.
Yeah.
We will talk.
You can send us an email, but that's about
it.
it.
Delete it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we will probably read it on the show, maybe.
Right. No, and please send us emails because we will read them. But
yeah.
How much?
We got 4 minutes. Do you want to plug anything?
Well, I want to talk. Quick mention this Justin Bieber thing, the whole like facial paralysis.
Yeah.
That he's dealing with. I'm sure you've seen the videos out there, our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
He's like half of his face is like drooping, and he has this like rare condition, and he has to like cancel some tour dates. It's usually temporary. This condition can be permanent. So our thoughts go out to the Biebs in this tough time.
We are believers.
Right. And if you are a believer, because most of them are women, if you're a believer who no longer has this guy to look up to because, his face is messed up now, our faces are normal.
Not messed up, yeah.
Just don't look into why Chris is wearing sunglasses.
I am currently dealing with an eye condition, but my eye is going to be better soon. And
20/20 vision.
Yeah, my vision is actually like 2015 vision. But I also I am wearing sunglasses because I am cool.
Right. Not because you're hiding a blatant ailment.
No, it's not that at all. And it's not that a woman punched me in my face because
you got caught cheating.
Or hitting on her, yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting on a woman at a bar or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that definitely didn't happen. So don't look into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a believer who's sad that like your big leader isn't hot anymore, hit us up in our DMs and like, will you can
and also
believe in us.
He had to cancel some tour dates, so we are available for those dates, and I guess we'll just bring all the believer fans in there, and we'll take care of it.
We'll put on a show, put on a little concert. So
yeah, we'll play Baby and what's some of the other ones?
And
what's that one he did with?
I got my peaches down in Georgia.
Oh yeah, that one sucks, but there's some other good ones.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of hits.
He has some good songs. Yeah, Despacito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all our Latinx queens out there who like that song.
What was that other one? It was like Love Yourself. That one's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's tight.
Right.
Yeah, he's got some hits. Then he did that one with Kid Leroy or whatever.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was like his most recent thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you're a believer, hit us up in our DMs now that your guy has his face fucked up. Also, if you're Haley Baldwin, his wife, and you want to leave him at this time, now would be a good time to leave.
Yeah.
It's like your face is messed up. See ya.
Yeah.
That's an understandable thing to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Hit us up in our DMs and we will, take you over from him.
Yeah. And if, maybe we can hang out with the Biebs.
Yeah.
That would be pretty tight.
Right. Just be like friends with him and like go to his house.
Collaborate on a song.
Right. Ooh, I could do like a verse of slam poetry.
Yeah.
He's done songs with like rappers I'll instead of rapping, I'll do my poetry.
Mm-hmm. And I'll do comedy.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
A comedic.
I play music too, so I'll just fucking get up there with the keys and just light it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will do that. Do you have anything you want to plug?
No, just again, hit us up in our DMs if you're a believer, Haley Baldwin. If you want to go to a pride parade with us and have us steal valor from the gay community, Brett Cooper, hit us up in our DMs to have a stern talking to. And I think that about does it for me.
Yeah. Ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, will be on the road a lot this summer, so please check him out. This weekend, Jeff is going to be in Las Vegas opening for JP Sears, so please go to those shows. A lot of them are probably sold out already, but if there's any tickets left, go get those. Jeff will also be in Austin, Texas on Friday, July 15th at Sunset Strip Comedy in Austin, Texas. So
Jeff to go and punch Joe Rogan in the face.
Yeah, I guess if Joe Rogan wants to have me on the pod, I guess I'll do it if he's cool with that or whatever.
You would just tear him apart.
I would rip him apart right after the cameras go off.
Yeah.
But
until then,
you watch that 3.5 hour podcast and it's just me sucking him off about how his podcast is the sickest podcast.
Right.
But the second those cameras go off, I'm letting him have it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So also there's going to be other dates for Jeff Zinasek in the following cities: Fort Wayne, Indiana; Louisville, Kentucky; Buffalo, New York; Salt Lake City. Okay, so check out look at Jeff Zinasek's calendar on jeffzinasek.com. Also, I'll try to have those links for the shows in the beacon link on any of my social media platforms. Also, please give us 5-star reviews for the shows. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes. Those help a lot, and we will read entertaining reviews on the show. Share the podcast with your friends. Tell people about the show. That helps people. Anyone that has shared our show with somebody, we appreciate you. That's very helpful. Send us emails at twowokeboys@gmail.com and donate to our cause, the Slut Fund, on Venmo or Cash App. That's the Slut Fund, TheSlutFund. And we promise some of that money will go back to sluts.
All of it.
All of it, yeah, for sure, definitely all of it. We're trying to build up the podcast, so any donations help. We will, we're putting a lot into this, so help us out. And thank you for sharing the podcast. Thanks for all the new listeners. All you guys are great. We love you guys. Thank you for listening to, and follow allies of the show, Malcolm Kellner and Jeff Zinasek, on our respective platforms on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all that shit, whatever. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 98 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are Two Woke Boys.